from that. Keep her in the hospital, and she's gonna not know where she is, and she's gonna let you know. And yeah, we are. She can hear our voices. She can hear Chanel. We can touch her. We can really love her.
I thought it would be fun to go through what I packed for camping and say what was useful, what I did need, what I didn't need, in case you're going on a camping trip soon, this summer maybe, and you want a little bit of inspiration for what to pack. I'll also compile a packing list and link it in the description so that you can print it out or put it on your notes app, and then have an easy packing list. I know I'm always searching around for a good packing list, so I hope that'll come in useful. Let's begin with clothes. So I always start with the basics and then move on to all the extra stuff. So I packed 9 pairs of underwear. I needed 6. We went for 6 days. I packed 3 sports bras, and I only really needed 1 because I kind of just kept wearing the same one. It ate out at night. I packed 9 pairs of socks. Only needed 6 again. I packed 2 hoodies. I probably could have done away with just 1, but it was nice to be able to change out of the 1 hoodie, especially since I was sleeping in it. I did pack a pajama set. Probably didn't need to pack the pajama set, just because I ended up sleeping in my tracksuit pants and hoodie, and that leads to me packing 1 pair of tracksuit pants, which was perfect. I packed 5 t-shirts. I should have packed 6 because we stayed for 6 days, but we did extend our trip while we were there, so that's why I didn't know how long we would be there for. I packed 1 pair of long pants, and that came in useful, especially when we were hiking in the woods, because then the mosquitoes couldn't reach my legs. I packed 2 pairs of short tights, so like bicycle shorts. I only really needed 1. I packed 1 pair of long tights that I didn't wear, because if I wasn't wearing my long pants, I was wearing my bicycle shorts. I packed a swimming costume. I packed one tank top that I didn't need and one long sleeve top that I didn't need, but I feel like those are still useful to take just if you don't know what the temperature is going to be like. I packed one pair of shorts that I wore, and then a pair of tackies or hiking shoes. I packed 2 towels, one for swimming and then one for showering. Probably could have done with just one if you're packing light. And then I packed one raincoat. I didn't use it, but it's a useful thing to pack. And all of that kind of fit into a tote bag and a sort of tote bag with a zip that I have. In terms of toiletries, I packed toothbrush, toothpaste, and then I have a little travel shower kit. So it's got a mini shampoo, a mini conditioner, a mini face wash. It's all just a little bottle with the stuff decanted in, and my mini travel scrunchie. I brought my razor. I didn't use it because I was camping and you don't need to shave while you camp. I brought body wash, sunscreen, very important, a hairbrush. I brought tampons and I didn't use them, but they're good to have on hand just in case your period starts. I brought body yogurt, like moisturizer, shower cream, that I didn't use because I wasn't shaving. I brought hair ties, very useful. I forgot to pack my deodorant, so I had to buy some deodorant at the camp store while I was there for a crazy price. So definitely would recommend bringing your deodorant. I brought my face moisturizer. I brought a Tide pen. I didn't use it, but it is helpful, like if you mess something that stains on you. Like I messed a bit on my clothes and then I just put them all in the wash and they're all fine. I didn't mess anything stained. But I like bringing a Tide pen with because I don't like being messy. I brought 3 little tubs of face masks. We were going to do face masks over camping, but we never did that. Tylenol and Advil, very important. Luckily my sister brought Advil because I didn't bring Advil, so then we had the acetaminophen and ibuprofen. Tweezers, very useful. I got like a splinter underneath my nail that I had to tweeze out. Also sometimes you'll get like really annoying hair that you just gotta pluck, so tweezers, very important. I brought my face shaver. I again didn't use that because I wasn't shaving. Lip balm, very important, and any medicine that you take. In terms of like miscellaneous stuff to do or use, I brought one teddy bear, little Tyreek. It's a bullet bear me and my boyfriend made. Definitely it's an essential, and also I just like holding something while I sleep, so that was useful to have. Also, it made my tent look really homey, so I would recommend bring something to spruce up your tent. I wrote 2 books that I didn't read. I still think bringing a book is good, especially if you are going to read. Obviously, bringing a book if you are going to read is an essential thing to bring. But usually I would read while I'm camping. This time I didn't read while I was camping because I was doing some schoolwork and stuff. So maybe I could have done with just one book. But yeah, it just depends what you're going to do while you're camping. I brought sunglasses, very useful. I also brought my blue light glasses that I didn't use. I really need to start using them when I'm looking at screens again. I brought 2 notebooks that I didn't use, probably could have not brought. I brought lots of cross-stitching supplies, sort of 2 bags of cross-stitching supplies. I used one bag of it and then the other bag I didn't use, but I really just need to consolidate those. A lot of the stuff I brought was already packed from when I was in South Africa just recently, and so I kind of just took my, like, I have a bag that says my stash on it that's got all like my stationery, so I took that and then some of the stuff I had here like in my room and packed. So there was a bit of like too much probably packed, but it was just really easy to pack because we went camping like the day after I landed. I brought a magazine that I didn't read, but again, I did read it last time we went camping, so it just depends what you're gonna do. I brought 6 hair clips. I only used 2. I found them very useful because I do have a fringe, but when you're camping it's not like you have a hair straightener or anything to make sure your fringe falls properly, and sometimes you get sweaty and it's humid and you just want to put it out the way. So I bought the hair clips just before we went camping and they were very useful. I'd recommend it if you also have a fringe. I brought a cap, very helpful. Camping head torch, my dad gave me one because mine is in Peterborough right now. so I needed a head torch. I brought a portable fan that I bought in the Amsterdam airport. I didn't use it, but you know what? It's a fun thing to have, and it's gonna be so useful this summer when you're just going around and it's hot and sweaty and you just wish you could fan yourself, and then boom, you turn on your fan. Great. Again, I brought my wallet. I didn't use it, but it was a good thing to have just in case I needed it. I brought my laptop, my iPad. I used both of those. I brought my Switch. I didn't use it. And of course I brought charging cables for everything. I brought my Ontario Parks passport. It's so cute. There's like a sticker for every park that you visit to. I want to go to the mall and collect all the stickers and collect all the badges. So of course I had to bring that with so that I could get the Mikisu sticker. I brought, again, more cross-stitching stuff. I brought my stationery pouch. So it's this little pouch that my friend Cara made for me. And it fits in my pens, and she made it as like a letter writing kit, but I've recently adopted it to a stationery pouch. So I've got markers and highlighters and pens and all fun stuff. I didn't use any of it. I used one marker, and that's it. Again, I brought 2 more notebooks. On top of the 2 notebooks I brought, I didn't need them. I brought temporary tattoos because they were just in my bag of stuff. Didn't use those, and I have this digital detox activity book that I really wanted to use and I didn't use it, so I would bring that next time, and I will hopefully use it next time. I would also recommend bringing a permanent marker or a Sharpie, so because we got discs for disc golf, and we got 2 sets for our family, and we wanted to mark like which set was which, so that when you throw your disc you know which number you are. So we have set 1, set 2. And we needed a Sharpie so that we could write on it and it wouldn't rub off. And then in terms of electronics, I suppose I mentioned like my laptop and my iPad already. I brought my phone as well. I brought a battery bank. I didn't use it, but I did charge it, and I do think it's a useful thing to bring. I brought earphones. I didn't use them. A travel adapter. Again, this was all packed in my electronics bag from when I went away, so that's where I brought it with. I brought my USB plug for my charger and the charging cables I needed. I really just needed one for my phone and then the one for my laptop and iPad. They use the same one, so I didn't need all the ones I brought. I brought my Kindle. I didn't use it, but again, like if I was going camping and was going to read, then I think a Kindle would be useful. I brought an extra phone. It's the one that I had the South African SIM card in, so it was just in the electronics pad. I brought my Polaroid camera and extra film. I didn't use it this time, but I do think it's a fun thing to bring whenever you go away, in case you want to take some pictures. And I brought my headphones that I didn't use. And that's kind of all of this stuff like I packed in packing pouches. I love a good packing pouch. And I think it was a reasonable amount of stuff to take. I definitely could have packed lighter, but I feel like I had all the things that I needed mostly. I had a lot of things that I didn't need, and that's kind of the personal stuff that I packed that I found really useful. Obviously, there was a bunch of stuff that we took camping that my like family packed together, so I don't have that like on my own list. But this is just if you're going camping with your family, what do you need to pack for, like clothes and things to do in toiletries. One thing I would definitely recommend if you're going camping anywhere near like bugs or mosquitoes, take Germaline. It is the best for when you get scratchy and itchy and then you just need to like put some ointment on. It's really good. My sibling swears by it. So yeah, I'll make a cute little packing list that you can download or print out or whatever you want to do, and I hope you find it useful.
I didn't put on my list, but I really want to get sour cream for our chili.
Okay. Hello again. I thought another fun thing that I could do is to give you a camping bingo. Just because I want to give some stuff so that my vlogs are interesting, by themselves. Because a lot of the YouTubers I follow are actually illustrators or graphic designers, and so they have shops where you can buy their art, or they have stickers you can download or printables. And I kind of want to give something, but I'm not an artist, not an illustrator, and so I thought, what kind of things can I add to my vlogs that will be interesting and engaging. So without further ado, I present a camping bingo. I thought, what are some things that I like to do while I'm camping? And so obviously go on a hike, roast marshmallows, hang in a hammock, watch for birds, learn about nature, go for a swim, meet your neighbors, play some water sports, and read a book. Those are the final bingo categories. Basically, obviously, go on a hike is self-explanatory. Luckily, we were camping in a forest and there are lots of nice trails. If you're camping somewhere where there's not hiking trails, maybe you can go on a walk or just explore the area. Roasting marshmallows, we like to do this thing called small pie. So it's got the foundations of a traditional s'more, but it's a little less messy because you make it in a tinfoil dish, or we made it in the metal dishes on the fire. Basically, you put marshmallows, chocolate, banana, and graham crackers or biscuits. We usually do digestives, but this time we used honey graham crackers for the real traditional feeling. So you can either roast marshmallows or you can make a whole small pie. I definitely recommend a small pie recipe. You just put that all into a little tin and then let it melt over the fire, mix it in together, and Bob's your uncle. You can also crumble the biscuits so that you get crunchiness throughout the small pie. It's really, really nice. Hang in a hammock. Obviously, if you don't have a hammock, you could maybe invest in a hammock. I'm just kidding, but we have 2 hammocks, and my dad pitched them up and I hung in one for just a little bit. I definitely should have done more. If I had done more reading, then maybe I would have hung in a hammock a little longer. Next, you could watch for birds. So we had actually some blue jays come to our campsite in the early morning and sit on our chairs. It was all very cute. So definitely look for the birds in the area. Mekisu Park was named for Eagle Lake. I don't know if you can see eagles in the park, and I guess that ties into the next one, which is learn about nature. So learn what kind of animals you can expect to see in the area you're in, or what kind of flora there is. Next, you can go for a swim. If you're not in an area where there is swimming, sucks for you. We were camping near a lake, so I went swimming. It was very cold, even though it was the middle of summer, but it was very fun. Then meet your neighbors. So maybe not your direct neighbors, but I think it's good to talk to people while you're camping. There's people who obviously share the same interest as you, so why not get to know some people? So when we walked past someone with a cool gazebo, we asked them how it was doing in the rain, or we walked past someone with a really nice caravan and they showed us inside. And so just talk to some people, get out and about a little. Play some water sports. So we went paddleboarding because we have an inflatable paddleboard. Maybe you want to go canoeing, maybe you just want to play in the water. So again, if you don't have water near you, you can play a different sport like beach volleyball or something. Last but not least, read a book, which is something I didn't do. I didn't read a book, but it's something I usually do while I'm camping. I usually devour my way through books, so that is also an idea for you as well. And that is camping bingo. So let me know if you get a row or if you fill the whole sheet. I think it's good to have some activities that you want to complete, like a little bucket list. You can download the camping bingo at the link in the description, and I hope you enjoy.